Hey there, Cancers. Welcome back to my channel, Pearls of Wisdom and Witchery. My name's Becca. For those of you who are brand new, I hope the full moon is treating you well. You're a cardinal sign, so it's gonna be a little rougher on Capricorns, Cancers, Libras, and Aquarius. I think I can't remember all the cardinals right at the moment. Don't know why. No. Fire. Aries. Sorry. Anyway. I'm a dork today. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. I might even be wrong about Aries being the cardinal. It's Leo. Alright. In your recent past, we have the King of Pentacles. This could be a father figure. It could also be like finding financial stability, taking control of a situation in a kind and gentle way, finding stability and balance in the physical world. Okay. It could also be about becoming the boss. All right, in your present situation, we have the Devil, it's a Capricorn card, and the Magician. I feel like you're trying to manifest a new beginning out of this temptation and fear, or bondage and codependency, right? All right, let's look at your blockage. Some blockage for my beautiful, wonderful, amazing Cancers. I'm a Capricorn, so I have lots of Cancers in my life. We have the Two of Cups. So there might be some sort of partnership here that is blocking you. What is the message from Spirit? What is the message from Spirit? We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Moon card. So the Nine of Pentacles talks about being independent on your own. And the Moon card talks about secrets or the unknown, right? What is the outcome for my Cancers? The Ace of Cups. Love it. The bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. Changing the light in here. We have the King of Cups. Cancers, Pisces, or Scorpio. And so this is about being emotionally balanced. It's about taking control of your emotions. Now, the King of Cups, he doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. He's, it's a little harder to hurt his feelings because he doesn't wear his emotion on his sleeves, right? So, let's look at this King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So this is coming out of the fog. You've made a decision. You've picked one of those cups and you're going with it. Right? It can also be about letting go of the fantasy and the confusion. Right? The Hermit. Someone one's gone within. Now the King of Pentacles can be Virgo. We have the Virgo card here. Going within and finding that answer within you. Now we have the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, no way. In reverse. This is just feeling lonely, codependent, unable to do it on your own. And the Moon card in reverse. Now this is actually your message from Spirit. These two cards that just came out together over here in your message from Spirit. So the Moon card can also talk about very deep emotions and bringing them up into the light and kind of facing those fears, right? All right. Let's look at this Devil card and the Magician. This is two major arcana. Some of you are getting caught up in a really stupid fight. You guys are all about the fours tonight. All right, so the first card that came out is the Five of Wands. This talks about, like I said, this is a stupid fight. This is a practice fight. It's like, why are we doing this? For me, it can also talk about emotional turmoil. And the reason it talks to me about, or turmoil, or being out of balance, especially energetically, is because these guys are all dressed like the different colored chakras, and they're fighting each other, right? The bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot in reverse. Give me just a second. I'm going to go turn on another light. See if that doesn't help. A little better. So we have the Chariot in reverse. This is feeling out of control, right? Or maybe being too forceful in a situation. Now, this is what you see. But what you don't see is the Lovers in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in the upright, and the Three of Swords in reverse. So what did I say about that Devil card and the Lovers card? Oh, that was in the last reading. Sorry. So the Devil card and the Lovers card are actually mirror images of each other. You have the Devil and two people, and they're chained with the Devil behind them. And then you have the Lovers, where the two people are together, unchained, and the angel together, right? So we literally have them mirroring each other right here, as you can see in this situation. Under the Magician, we have working together, working on this heartache, working on healing this heartache. And that's what the Magician is doing. And the Magician, he literally has all of the tools he needs to do this, right? The Three of Pentacles is like coming together to work on something, to collaborate on something. And this is two threes. This is two threes. So I feel like this part over here is talking about the superficial, just kind of conflict. And it could be with a lover, or it could just be with a decision. And moving past this so that we can get to here, right? You have all of these tools, and you're afraid to implement them. I almost feel like you're afraid to start this healing process because the Magician is a 1. Now, in your black edge, we have the 2 of Cups. There's the 2 of Cups here in Cancer's black edge. The King of Wands in reverse. The King of Wands can be an abusive king or an abusive energy. The Sun card in reverse. That is way too many. One more. Okay, we'll take the two more. We have the Judgment in reverse. And the 6 of Cups in reverse. Some of you really do need to heal childhood issues. It could be past life issues as well. But there's an abuse, and I'm picking up in childhood here, with the Judgment in reverse that needs to be brought up. It needs to be looked at, and it needs to be dealt with. Whatever partnership you're in, it is actually blocking you from doing that. So your advice from Spirit is the 9 of Pentacles and the Moon card. And like I said, this was in your past. You had this opportunity before. So let's look at this 9 of Pentacles. Again, this is facing the fear of being alone. Fear of yourself. Yourself. And one more, please. 2 more. The bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. And again, this talks about changing your perspective, right? All right. So the first card that came out is the Emperor. Some of you are really dealing with an Aries here. In reverse, the 10 of Wands in the upright, the Fool card in reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, so putting down the burdens, taking off the armor, and being vulnerable, but putting down the burdens of this control. And making wise investments. For some of you, there's a real fear of letting go and shedding, like I said, this armor. At some point in time, you have to make the decision to face your demons. Let's look at this Ace of Cups. And, the Hanged Man talks about enlightenment. He's hanging out there, getting a different perspective, but this light around his head, right, talks about enlightenment. And again, we have two major arcana, two major arcana, two major arcana, two major arcana. Wow. So the Ace of Cups, right? This could be a brand new beginning in love, but this is divine love. And divine love starts with self. So let's look at this Ace of Cups. Please clarify the Ace of Cups. That's a book. Please clarify the Ace of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Finding balance. Two of Pentacles in the upright. Clarifying the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Swords in reverse. The Prince of Cups in reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles, that's a Capricorn, court card in reverse. This is about finding balance about whatever someone believes of you. There's an untruth here. There's also an offer that's not coming in. Could be from an earth sign. But I also think that this talks about cutting out those things that don't serve you so that you can find balance, so that you can fill this cup. Instead of looking for clarity, deal with the emotion. Instead of worrying about money, deal with the emotion. Instead of wondering who you're going to give this cup to, deal with your self-love. Deal with the I am. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. This talks about anxiety and insomnia, sleepless nights. I mean, if these three cards were in the upright, I would say that this is a beautiful, clear new beginning, and that this offer, or you're going to make an offer to someone who is going to nurture and care for you. But you need to make a decision here on self-love and self-worth, or over investing in someone else. Because they're leaving you with a lot of questions. So this is the Earth Magic Oracle deck, and it's meant to be read intuitively, so I'll hold it up so you can see it and intuit it on your own, and I will also tell you what I see in it. So we have ocean, ebb and flow. Maybe some of you just need a day at the beach to clear your head. Okay? But this talks about things coming in when they're supposed to. It talks about cycles, right? And things moving out when they're supposed to. So, and I just saw 2022 when I said that. Things moving out when they're supposed to. Things coming in when they're supposed to. This talks about going with the flow and not trying to force things. Right? It's about looking to the new day, looking to the sun, and seeing all of this beautiful expanse in front of you. It's about creating and letting go all at the same time. So I'll be quiet for a minute. I'll hold it up and be quiet for a minute so you can look at it and come up with your own message there. This is the Goddess Power Oracle cards. They're by Colette Baron Reed. They come with two messages. They come with the alignment message and they come with the empowerment message. So what is the message for Cancer? What is the message for Cancer? Okay, so you got two. So you got number 37, which breaks down to a 10. And this is Morrigan, Death and Magic. There's that moon card on her. There's that moon on her forehead. And then we have Maya, number 37, Illusion. Okay, 34, which breaks down to a 7. All right. Death and Magic. The empowerment message. Consider your life a magical gift and your experience of it a beautiful opportunity to leave the world a better place. You give that gift back when death comes and ends your time on this plane. Experiences, relationships, projects, and even long-cherished dreams are all subject to the natural laws of death and the magic of the Celtic goddess Morrigan. Now is the time for you to let certain parts of your life die and recognize the process as something to celebrate as well as to mourn. Let go with love and gratitude. Leave your fears behind, for in death there is a great magic, as nothing can ever truly be destroyed. For the ashes of the old, a new life and new dreams will come to be. Face this time of dying and death with love and courage. Be willing to be empty. Soon the goddess Morrigan will fill you up with magic and a new world will be born for you. This is her gift for you when you surrender your resistance and allow things to be as they are. The alignment message. Magic is everywhere and in all aspects of life, including death, dying, decay, and what is dark and hidden deep within our very natures. Yet in our modern culture, we spend so much time in denial, concocting ways to avoid death, refusing to allow nature to be true. We've lost so much wisdom as a result. You're being invited to address the areas in your life that no longer serve and that need to die without a promise of what will take its place. Do you need to walk away from someone, a way of behaving or thinking? Like the caterpillar who has no idea how to be a butterfly, you must surrender to the process of metamorphosis. You must make room for the miracle while at the same time not demanding certainty. The magical death goddess Morrigan offers you the alignment task of self-inquiry. What death are you resisting right now? What darkness do you need to bring to awareness? How has fear ruled your choices? What could you be if you had the courage to look at life on life's terms? Your magic is so much stronger than you think. You can do this. Your dreams depend on it. Morrigan will be with you every step of the way. And we have number 34, Maya. The empowerment message. When you look at the world, everything you see appears to be real. It's so easy to imagine that your current conditions are influenced only by obvious actions and calculated movements. This is an illusion, as everything is intrinsically connected, though not visible to us due to the limitations imposed on our perception by our five senses. Hindu goddess of illusion, Maya, calls you to trust that the invisible world is responding to your deepest desires and intentions to make a better life for yourself and others. You are able to see through the curtain of illusions. Your clarity and intuition is heightened as your next steps are sure-footed. When the goddess Maya chooses to help you, trust that everything you need arises from your world with ease. The alignment message. The goddess Maya has come to give you some clarity now. How have you been in denial about your life lately? Have you been chasing after an outcome that eludes you? Do you want to believe in something or someone so badly, perhaps drawn by a potential you hope to see come to fruition, that you have lost your way and given your power over to them? Your alignment task is to summon your courage and be willing to see things as they really are rather than the way you want them to be. Be honest with yourself. The goddess Maya understands the seduction of the illusion of separation. After all, she created the illusion of the individual self. Once the illusion has faded, you are free to choose another path, another way, and other people to connect deeply with. This is a wonderful time to do a self-inventory of your life. How you love, what you believe, who you follow, why you choose to live the way you do. When the goddess Maya comes to break down illusions and delusions, it is a very auspicious sign. Well, Cancer, that was your reading. If it was helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button and share me on your social media. And remember, I love you. Have a good night.